What's happening? It's your boy Swift Griffith, Swift Reacts, and you already see what it is. I don't want to do too much talking.
Number in such a short time frame. 24 people were shot in Chicago between midnight and 5 o'clock this morning. One of the mass shootings captured on surveillance video. Sunday night, hundreds of young people gathered socially.
Chicago, hundreds of motherfuckers crowded at a gas station. Young motherfuckers. How many guns out there? It's 100 guns out there. Probably a gun on for everybody you see. Shit, down there.
Street near Pulaski and Iowa in Humboldt Park. They swarmed this Shell gas station. Employees tell me they had to lock the doors because of the sheer masses. As the crowd continued to grow, gunfire broke out just before 1 a.m. Hundreds of people seen running for cover.
It's a dude in a wheelchair. He dipping in the wheelchair. He should have did. I would say dove out that bitch, but shit, they would have trampled over them. Shit.
Hundreds of people seen running for cover. From another angle, you can see people ducking behind cars to avoid the gunfire. The gunman was not captured on these surveillance cameras, but at least one other person at the gathering did have a gun. A 15-year-old girl was shot in the neck and taken to Stroger Hospital in serious condition, while 4 other victims with gunshot wounds, ranging from 18 to 35 years old, were taken to various hospitals in fair condition. Another woman also broke her.
Man, everybody out there was on edge. I'm from Florida, and when niggas get like that, crowded like that there, I be ready for the shooting, man. Straight up. It don't always happen, but it will.
In the midst of terror.
People trying to figure out where their friends and loved ones had gone, which hospital they're going to. There were ambulances everywhere.
Crisis responder Pastor Donovan Price describes the chaotic scene as people's belongings flew everywhere in sheer panic.
Several people injured, trying to get first aid, people trying to help with first aid, people's belongings and stuff everywhere. That was one thing we saw, and everybody just chaos, basic chaos.
The gas station employee tells me they called the police for help 7 times and say it's not uncommon for young people to gather here on the weekends. This incident...
This shit normal in Chicago, man. That shooting shit normal, man. Shit crazy.
Of 2 mass shootings that happened overnight. 7 people were also shot near 60th and Winchester in West Englewood. Those victims also in their 20s and 30s.
Hopefully people can be vigilant. Hopefully people can watch out. We have to, while we're partying, we need to be vigilant. We need to keep watching. We need to enjoy ourselves, but at the same time be aware of what's going on and aware of who you're with.
Now, no one is in custody in either of these mass shootings, while area detectives continue to investigate.
Watch breaking news on YouTube. Subscribe to ABC7 Chicago Eyewitness News.
New here at 4:30 on the heels of 2 mass shootings in Chicago overnight. City leaders are expanding efforts now to prevent crime in several neighborhoods.
And we just learned today that Austin, Humboldt Park, Garfield Park, and Little Village are now included in a plan that leaders are calling proactive. Christian Farr reports from Humboldt Park on how it works.
Summer is here in Chicago, and increased violence is now upon us.
We also have people showing up at the hospitals. We have one at St. Bernard's.
13 people wounded in 2 separate mass shootings, just an hour apart. One of them in Humboldt Park, the other in West Englewood.
Witnesses tell CBS 2 investigator Megan Hickey both incidents stemmed from parties.
Both mass shootings took place near parties that spiraled out of control, which is why neighbors say they were both preventable, and they want police to keep closer tabs.
It's going to be a hot summer because every time you turn around, you hear about somebody getting shot.
This surveillance video captured the moments shots were fired just before 1 a.m. at a gas station in the 900 block of North Pulaski Road. A 15-year-old was among 6 people injured. She was shot in the neck and taken to Stroger Hospital. We're stopping the video before victims start dropping to the ground. Police officers were already on the scene. This billboard advertised a party at Harding and Augusta, just a block away, starting at 6 p.m. with no end time.
And I heard it because the music was going.
Mary Retta Beeman Robinson tells me the shooting just an hour later next to her West Englewood house also started with a party.
It was totally preventable.
Police said 2 people close to a big group started shouting at each other in the 6000 block of South Winchester Avenue, sending at least 7 people to the hospital.
Yeah, it escalated. I don't even know what happened, but probably none of those people who guess none of them live over here, because I would say 95% of the people did not live over here.
Like pow, pow, pow.
Margot Rodriguez also heard the party, followed by the sound of gunfire next to her West Englewood home.
It's scary. It's really scary out here. It really is. And it's sad. You know, every day you hear about somebody getting shot, kids getting shot.
Chicago's noise ordinance applies between the hours of 10 p.m. and 8 a.m. within 600 feet of a residential district, but it's unclear if any complaints were filed in either of these cases.
I have a problem when the parties don't end.
At last check, both police here and on the city's south side said they were still investigating those mass shootings, and at last check, there were no arrests. At the 11th District Police Station, Megan Hickey, CBS 2 Investigators.
Well. Yeah, man, Chicago, Bussin. You know, they say summertime. That when it go down for real. Yeah, he was just standing there like when that happened. That nigga in the jail's gonna lay down.
Hey, good morning, guys. Now, police have since cleared the scene here, but it looked a lot different early this morning. This gas station here behind me was filled with people partying and entertaining themselves. In the meantime, there was a shooting that took place. It was all...
Shit. 6 hurt, 15-year-old shot, I guess. Shit crazy, man. Y'all think about the violence in Chicago, anywhere period, but this specifically Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit crazy. It's your boy Swift Griff with Swift Reacts. Like the video if you like the video. Fuck with me.